Good morning, 5th grader. Today's packet is for Monday, April 20th. Mathematics, Learning Target Notes. Learning Target. I can classify shapes based on their properties. What is a polygon? A closed shape with 3 or more sides, no curves, and all sides must meet at end points. You have a triangle, a quadrilateral, a pentagon, a hexagon, a heptagon, an octagon, a nonagon, and a decagon. Regular and irregular polygons. A polygon is regular only when all angles are equal and all sides are equal. Otherwise, it is irregular. I am a polygon who has 10 sides and 10 angles. Who am I? An octagon, a nonagon, a triangle, or a decagon? I am a polygon who has 3 sides and 3 angles. Who am I? Octagon, pentagon, triangle, or quadrilateral? I am a polygon who has equal sides, lengths, and all of my angles are the same. Who am I? A regular polygon, a primary polygon, an irregular polygon, or a equilateral polygon? I am a polygon who has 4 sides and 4 angles. Who am I? A pentagon, quadrilateral, heptagon, or decagon? Mathematics Learning Target Assessment, Daily Learning Target. I can classify shapes based on their properties. Question 1. Which of the following is not an attribute of a polygon? A. Has at least 3 straight sides. B. Has a closed shape, meaning all sides connect to an endpoint. C. Has at least 1 set of parallel sides. Or D. Has at least 3 angles. Question 2. Which of the following shapes is a polygon? Question 3. Which of the following shapes is a regular polygon? Reading. Practice notes and activity. Learning target. I can determine the meaning of a new domain-specific vocabulary words in different subject areas. A specialized vocabulary is a group of words that is specific to a particular field, such as music, medicine, or science. Context clues can help the reader define these words. Read the following 2 sentences. Example 1. The stethoscope was cold. Example 2. The stethoscope felt cold when the doctor placed it on my chest to listen to my heartbeat. Example 1 does not give the reader any sense of the meaning of the word stethoscope. In example 2, however, the context lets the reader know exactly what a stethoscope is, an instrument used by a doctor to listen to the heart. It is also useful to pay attention to roots, prefixes, and suffixes. Read the following sentence. The barometer is rising, and cloud cover will be significant today. Barometer contains the word meter, so it probably has something to do with measurement. By looking at the word itself, as well as context clues, the reader can figure out that a barometer is an instrument that measures something having to do with the weather. Gettysburg. The Battle of Gettysburg in July of 1863 was the turning point of the Civil War. 4 months later, on November 19, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln gave a rousing address at the dedication of the cemetery at Gettysburg. The purpose of Lincoln's speech is twofold. He not only honors the fallen soldiers, but comforts and inspires the American people at a difficult time. As Lincoln addresses the crowd, He reminds them of the ideas upon which the nation was founded. The Gettysburg Address strengthens the resolve of the American people to continue fighting for an important cause. Question number 1. The word addresses means directions for delivery on the outside of letters and packages, formal speeches, directly communicates to, or greets in a specific manner. Number 2, the word rousing means A. Depressing, B. Uplifting, C. Disturbing, or D. Admiring. Reading exit slip. Earthquakes. Scientists believe that long ago the Earth's surface was covered by one giant landmass. According to a scientific theory, this landmass broke apart over time, and the current continents of the Earth are actually parts of huge plates of the Earth's crust. The land masses that form the continents are parts of the crust that are higher than the sea. Scientists believe that the plates drift slowly over time, and the drifting of the plates causes rock masses to slide against each other along fault lines, or cracks in the Earth's crust. When these masses slide and rub, vibrations occur that cause shaking or rolling in the Earth's surface. These vibrations spread and are what we know as earthquakes. Although geologists and seismologists can't predict earthquakes, they can measure their intensity. They use seismographs to measure movements of the Earth and are therefore able to measure the shock waves produced by an earthquake. The horizontal and vertical movements of the Earth's crust are measured and plotted according to the Richter scale. Each number of the Richter scale represents an earthquake, 10 times more powerful than the previous one. Earthquakes below 4.0 on the Richter scale usually do not cause significant damage, and earthquakes below 2.0 usually can't be felt. A magnitude of 6.0 earthquake is considered strong, and a magnitude 7.0 is considered a major earthquake. The phrase fault lines means A. Cracks in the Earth's surface, B. Land masses in the Earth, C. Plates of the Earth's crust, or D. Vibrations in the plates of the Earth. Question 2. The word seismograph means A. A machine that moves plates of the Earth, B. A machine that predicts earthquakes, C. A machine that measures movements of the Earth, or D. A machine that measures the intensity of an earthquake. Question 3. What does a geologist study? A. The ocean, B. Geography, C. The Richter scale, or D. The Earth. In paragraph 3, the word magnitude means A. The intensity of the earthquake on the Richter scale, B. The size of the fault line on which the earthquake begins, C. The location on the Earth's crust on which the fault line lies, or D. The speed at which the vibrations travel from the center of the earthquake. Writing, lesson overview, learning target. I can write an opinion piece on a topic, supporting my point of view with reasons and evidence. Weekly learning plan. This week we'll focus on opinion writing. This is your opportunity to practice the power of using your thoughts to effectively communicate your opinion. In order to allow you to work on the different elements of a complete writing piece, each day has its own focus. By Thursday, you will have a completed opinion piece and be ready to try one in one sitting on Friday. This week you will: Monday, Read the prompt and create a plan using a graphic organizer, Foursquare. This is your chance to brainstorm ideas and design the flow of your piece. Tuesday. Write the introduction. Be sure to grab your reader's attention with a great hook and state the purpose of your writing piece. Wednesday and Thursday, write the body of your piece using strong supporting details such as examples, explanations, and experiences. Make your plan come alive in your piece. Friday, write your conclusion. This is your chance to bring all of your thoughts to an end and leave the reader thinking. Writing the prompt. I can write an opinion piece on a topic supporting my point of view with reasons and evidence. Using the opinion prompt and your Foursquare organizer that you used to analyze your prompt, create a plan. For your writing piece, make sure to tie your details together in this paragraph. Writing situation. Today, more and more students own cell phones and tablets. They carry them everywhere they go and would like to bring them to school. The Site-Based Decision-Making Council of your school wants to hear from you. Writing directions. Should students be allowed to have a personal cell phone and tablet at school? Write a letter to the SBDM in which you share your opinion with the council. Use strong reasons and examples to support your thinking. For your pre-writing, social studies, lesson notes and practice. The Bill of Rights. Amendment number 1. Description. Protects the rights of every American, defines the freedoms of religion, speech, and press. Amendment number 2. Guarantees Americans' right to bear arms, own guns. Amendment number 3. Prevents the government from forcing citizens to shelter soldiers in their homes. Amendment 4. Protects the privacy of American citizens, prohibits or prevents unnecessary or unreasonable searches of a person's property. Amendment number 5. All Americans are guaranteed the right to a fair and legal trial, protects someone from testifying against him or herself under oath. Number 6 is the right to a speedy trial. Number 7 guarantees the right to trial by jury in civil or private legal cases where damages are more than $20. Civil cases solve disputes between citizens. Number 8 prohibits the unreasonable bail or fines and cruel and unusual punishment. Number 9 recognizes that Americans have rights that are not listed in the Constitution. Number 10 says the powers not given to the United States government by the Constitution belong to the states or to the people. The Bill of Rights, Personal Freedoms. Despite the ratification of the United States Constitution, American citizens were concerned there was no formal document outlining their personal freedoms. Many politicians, however, believed a Bill of Rights was not necessary for a government based on popular consent. Furthermore, individual state constitutions already guaranteed many rights. The Bill of Rights. When the first Congress met in New York in 1789, most members voted to include a Bill of Rights because they promised the people they would. Even though James Madison was against it, he helped guide the amendments through Congress. 10 out of 12 proposed amendments were ratified on December 15, 1791. The Bill of Rights is still the first 10 amendments of the U.S. Constitution today, and there are 27 total amendments to the Constitution. Short answer. Answer each question. Question 1. Why did people feel the Constitution needed a Bill of Rights? Question 2. Did all leaders believe a Bill of Rights was necessary? Why or why not? Number 3. Why do you think the Bill of Rights have stood the test of time and are still used today? Social Studies Learning Target Assessment. Learning Target. I can explain the basic principles of democracy found in the Bill of Rights. Question number 1. What is an amendment? A resolution by the states. B, a law passed by Congress. C, a bill that guarantees a right. Or D, a change to the Constitution. Question 2. Why is the Bill of Rights important? A, it makes sure people follow all the laws. B, it makes sure that everyone has a job. C, it lists the freedoms of American citizens. D, it says what government the United States will have. Question 3. Which amendment protects citizens against unreasonable search and seizure? A, 4th Amendment. B, 5th Amendment. C, 6th Amendment. Or D, 8th Amendment. Number 4. Which of these does the First Amendment protect? A, printing lies about people. B, criticizing the government. C, making students pray in school. Or D, falsely shouting fire in a crowd. Spanish, daily lesson. 5th grade Spanish reading comprehension practice. I can understand basic information when I read it in Spanish. Read the passage and answer the questions in Spanish or English. You may circle, underline, or write around any of the passage. Look for keywords to help you find the answer. Letter 1. Author's name. Number 1. How old is the writer? Number 2. What is at least one adjective the writer uses to describe themselves? Number 3. What is one of the writer's favorite classes? Number 4. What does the writer like to do for fun? Number 5. What is one thing they do not like to do? Number 6. How do they describe their family? Number 7. How many siblings does the author have? Number 8. What job does one of their parents have? Number 9. Do they have any pets? If so, what animals? And number 10. What is one of their favorite things? For letter 2, the author's name. Number 1. How old is the writer? Number 2. What is at least one adjective the writer uses to describe themselves? Number 3. What is one of the writer's favorite classes? Number 4. What does the writer like to do for fun? Number 5. What is one thing they do not like to do? Number 6. How do they describe their family? Number 7. How many siblings does the author have? Number 8. What job does one of their parents have? Number 9. Do they have any pets? If so, what animals? Number 10. What is one of their favorite things? For PE and health, you have Tabata. You have first thing jumping jacks, 10-second rest, 20-second move. Number 2, you have push-ups, 10-second rest, 20-second move. Number 3, you have crunches. Number 4, you have burpees. Number 5, you have the high knees. Number 6, jog in place. And that is the end of today's 420 NTI.